A physician is not angry at the intemperance of a mad patient, nor does he take it ill to be railed at by a man in fever. Just so should a wise man treat all mankind as a physician does his patient, and look upon them only as sick and extravagant. Meaning, a physician actually is not necessarily always angry, frustrated, desperate at the conditions, circumstances, situations of his patients, that his patients are always ill, frustrated, angry. But he knows that diseases are common in human beings and that human beings are always going to suffer from some kind of illness, ailment, disease, or another. And that's how he treats him, with the idea, understanding, consideration in mind that he is going to have to face heat, criticism, condemnation, that he is going to be confronted with anger, ignorance, arrogance, that the patients are going to be angry, frustrated, desperate with and about the doctor or the physician in one way or another, even though the physician has said, or thought nothing wrong of the patients. And so, a man of wisdom should not only try to come to the recognition and realization of his own problems, chaos, conflicts, deficiencies, disadvantages, shortcomings, but he also must always try to basically identify and approve of his talents, skills, abilities, knowledge, intelligence, character, virtues, dignity, and other qualities also, because a man ultimately is a combination of both good and bad, fair and unfair, just and unjustifiable in one way or another. If he has bad within and about himself in his action, thought, and behavior, then he also has certain goods about himself that he refuses and denies to recognize about himself, because we focus particularly on the evil, on the negative, and we're always concerned about the negative of the others as well as of ourselves. We always are trying to control the others as well as external circumstances by being completely aware that external circumstances and the others cannot be controlled because they operate on their own sovereignty, freedom, independence, knowledge, education, ideology, virtue, etc. Obviously, we always are trying to control the others' external circumstances that is beyond our control, desire, power, will, and we also are always falling into negativity, depression, despair, disorientation, frustration, unnecessarily, unreasonably, insensibly. And that is the tragedy of mankind, that we value ourselves, but we provide more importance, advantage to the others' opinions, thoughts, actions about ourselves, and not what we think, say, or do to ourselves should have been the most important for us as human beings. But we consider one another's opinions more than what we have about ourselves, more than what we say and do to ourselves. And that